Hello everyone, welcome back. I had another one of those crazy ideas last night and I called my friend here and said, hey, do you want to go do this with me tomorrow? And she said yes. So we went out shopping. But I don't really like most shopping. I hate shopping for clothes. I hate shopping for most things. But I sure do love cookware. Anything for cooking. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Today we went to two candy stores and very much the same and very much different. So I'm going to show you bits of the stores and I'm going to show you my haul, and she got a few things too. So we just had so much fun laughing and guessing and so much. But what we did is we went to the restaurant supply stores, and we went to one that sells new, and they are huge. They have so much stuff. It's just almost overwhelming. And then there's a small store, Acme Restaurant Liquidators, and they go in. They buy equipment from restaurants that are upgrading or closing or just wanting new, whatever. But then they sell to the public, and it's so much fun. You never know what you're going to find in that place. This is the restaurant supply store that we went to first, and it is huge, and they have everything from built-in refrigerators, stoves. We found this giant salad spinner, but kind of looks like an off-grid clothes washer. You know, you could probably use it for that. These baking sheets are my favorite, and I have bought all the ones that I use in my range every day. We found some huge pots. And get a load of this one. It is just giant. Annie said this would be fun for parties. Wine serving system. We're going to have this at her house.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Annie said that if we get the wine dispenser, then we'd have to get that beer dispenser for Brian. What do y'all think? There's Brian's beer dispenser.
Look at all these.
That's got a lot of kinds. Oh, Danny, they got all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at this sink. That's a nice one. And it's not as high up.
Yeah, it's lower. So few of them.
She found baby spoons.
These are really, really cute too.
They are. There's a bunch of them too, aren't there? Oh, look at them.
Are they littler than the...
I don't know if they're smaller or the same size.
And there's like, you know, how do you know what price? There's no price.
I know. I'll tell you, I don't think they're much.
I don't need them.
These are nice spoons. There's a cute little dipper. These are nice though.
Yeah, they're probably heavy duty.
Yeah, they are. I'm setting that there.
Those tongs.
There are so many fun things in here. The juicers up there. Oh, here's a whisk for you.
Oh my god.
There you go. You kind of be like the witch with the big pot, right?
That's funny.
I should get Brian one of those. That'd do it.
Yeah, that'll mix it up.
We're still here at the used restaurant supply. And oh my gosh, there's such cool stuff here. We are having a blast. Half the time just figuring out what stuff is. Oh look, those look like more dispensers. Maybe not for cereal, but It says toppings.
Yeah, yeah, ice cream toppings and stuff. Probably like that.
You have no idea what you're going to find in this place. There's your popcorn maker.
Yeah.
And hot dogs.
Hot dogs too, yeah.
It's all in one. This is so...
There's pretzels and churros over there.
There you go. So you could be all set up. We can have parties at your house. This is a portable butane-powered burner. And this is some of my haul from the new restaurant supply. This is not my first time there. I love going there. It's a treasure hunt. So, let me show you some of the things that I picked up. She picked up some really cool stuff too. So I'll start with the new store. And first of all, I love baking pans and I have all sizes. But I didn't have this size. This is little bitty, and I know there's not all the time that I'll use it. But sometimes you just want to heat up a small something, and I don't need a big baking sheet. I don't need a half sheet when an 1/8 will do. So, little bitty baking sheet. And I'm going to tell you, the prices are really not bad. These are good quality. That's the same brand and the same place I bought all my big ones. This 1/8 size aluminum sheet pan was $4.46. And it's a good quality, again, the same brand as all my big ones, and it's same thickness. It's really a good one for $4.46. And then I always need big scoops, sometimes for my grains and such, but this is going to be for outside. How many times do I go looking for a scoop to shovel potting soil or something out of a bag, and I never find them? I'm going to find this guy. This is a nice size scoop. This was $10.52, and it's aluminum and it's sturdy. So this will be for an outside tool. This I'll use for canning. I liked it for 2 reasons. I like the size and shape of the ladle, and it's stainless steel, but I also like the fact that it has a hook where you can put it over the side of the pan. Because when I'm canning, sometimes you need to set it down, and I don't want to fish it out of the pan. This is a good length, and it's got the hook, so it won't. And this ladle was $3.32. Again, this is a restaurant supply. They focus on restaurants, but they do sell to the public, and I love the stuff I can get. Now these, I have different sizes of these, and I use them for all kinds of things. I use some larger ones for my sourdough bread starter, and I'll probably use these too, because this is a smaller amount. This is a really nice little size. It's just over 1/4, and I got 2 of those. These were $3.26 each. Really not bad. And I got lids for both of them. This was something I saw, and I saw so many uses for it. This is a ginormous colander. And I can see using this when I'm processing a lot of vegetables or fruits for canning. This is huge. It's aluminum. It has a nice base. It's got good sturdy handles. So I just thought this was great. They had one that was stainless steel that I would have loved, but it was way beyond my budget. This colander was $28.75. So I can use this in the kitchen. I can use it when I'm canning. I can also take this out to the garden to harvest. And that would be a great use too. Again, it's very sturdy. I can take it out, fill it with things, and spray them off. I loved it. But then also when I'm canning, there tends to be big amounts. So I got 2 stainless steel bowls. Now, this one is a 16 quart. It's a nice weight. It's not too heavy, but it's not super lightweight. And this was $11.85. But then I got the Big Daddy. This is a 20 quart, both stainless steel. You can see this one's just a little bit bigger than the other. So the 16 quart was $11.85 and the 20 quart was $13.21. So these were things that I will use, not all the time, but when you're processing big batches of food, these are so handy. I can see mixing potato salad in this big one because when I make a potato salad, I always make a big one. But I need a much bigger bowl than I have the amount of potatoes. So those are some of my finds. And I bought this package, 12 white bar towels. I will find uses for these, but you know why I bought them? Brian, when he's making his beer, is always stealing my kitchen towels. And it's usually the nice ones. So I bought him his own. He gets a present. So, bar towels for Brian. That was 12 of them for $9.74. Now these are all different sized glass locking jars, and they are really nice quality ones. And my friend and I both went kind of nuts on these because there's different shapes and sizes, and there's so many ways you can use these. They all have a gasket. And they all seal well. This is not the largest. This is next to the largest. And that label is inside out, so this is a 1.5 liter. And whether I'm going to use it for storage or whether I'll use it for leftovers or something else, these are just really nice quality. They're kind of like Weck jars, if you're familiar with those, except Wecks do not have the metal bail on them. This one is very much like one of my Weck jars, but this one has straight sides. This will be wonderful for sourdough starter, and that's one of the things I'll probably use it for. This is the largest jar. It's a 2 liter. But again, this will probably be a storage jar, but it will definitely have multiple uses. Then they had these smaller ones. And whether you're using them for storage or leftovers or whatever, they're just nice sized little jars. And then they had a carafe also. So I got a total of 6 of these called Lock Eat jars. And again, they just seem to be really good quality. And the most expensive one was $12.99. And that's the largest one. But they go down to $7.99 in price for the little one. But again, they're good quality, and I will definitely be using these for multiple purposes. If you buy Weck jars, they're at least that expensive, so I'm really happy with these. And we both bought a few of these because they just will have so many uses. And then this I'm using to store stuff in just because it was convenient. But first of all, I chose this, and it's not heavy duty, but so many times, especially when I'm making videos and I'm measuring something out and I need more than 8 cups. My largest measuring cup is 8 cups. So that really doesn't help me much. This one goes up to 4 quarts. So I can measure quite a bit with this and have it measured once instead of keep doing it. And that was $14.77. And I bought this wall mount opener, bottle opener for Brian. Another gift for him for his beer making. So he can mount this in the garage. He won't have to carry an opener around. So this was $2.25. I'm gonna put that back there with his towels. I'm really excited about this. It's a 3-inch high heat silicone basting brush. And I don't know if you can see, but they are just ribbed. So all of these, and the man that was checking us out told us, you are going to love that. He's had one for 5 years. I have gone through bristle brushes, I've gone through silicone brushes, and they never last, and you get stuff in your food. I'm just wanting something that's gonna last. He's telling me this one is going to last. And this one was $7.10. So I'm really hoping that it holds up as well as he said, because I need a good basting brush that doesn't fall apart. I got myself a second set of salad tongs because I always have one in the dishwasher and need one. So these seem pretty sturdy. They're not fancy, but these were $13.66. So it's a spoon and a fork salad tongs. Or you could use it for a server. I don't know. This one was just for fun, mostly because Brian loves jalapenos and I'm growing a lot of them this year. This is a jalapeno pepper core and it's $7.26. I hope it works well because peppers are hard to work with. And then if you've watched many of my videos, I use dough scrapers all the time for all kinds of things. But I'd never seen one like this. It's flexible just like my other ones. It's white plastic, but it's flexible. But look at this shape. This will do so well in a big bowl. Or you could do it this way to get around the edges. So I really like this and I hope it works well. This was $1.50. So there were so many things that I always have fun there. It's a dangerous candy store for me. So this was from the Restaurant Supply, the new one. And let's go outside and let's see what I bought at Acme Liquidators. Come on, let's go. So we're out on my front porch and I've got my plants that I still haven't got planted are sitting here and seeds and all kinds of stuff. But I just put these things out here on the table so I can show them to you. First thing I've got here is another big scoop, and this is definitely going to be an outside scoop. This was an ice scoop at a restaurant, and it's good size. This was $3.99. So I have a scoop for my potting soil. Now this is for inside, but I bought this there. And this is a 1/4 cup serving, obviously used in restaurants because they could scoop out portions. But it's a 1/4 cup serving slotted spoon. That was $2.99, and it's really a nice heavy duty spoon. I bought the other colander first, and I'll use that more inside. But I couldn't resist this one. This is huge colander. Again, it's very sturdy, and I can use this in the garden, spray off my vegetables before I bring them in. This was $7.99, and it's a really nice big colander. And I'll probably just hang that up outside somewhere. Now this is a whisk. This is a giant whisk. Kind of like stirring a cauldron, right? Brian uses huge whisks to stir beer, and he has a big one, but its handle is about that big. This one's got a really nice long handle. He can keep his hands away from the boiling stuff. So I brought him another present. Again, this was used. It was $9.99, and it's in really good shape. So he got another present. Now this doesn't look too special. It's a big restaurant pan, and it's got all kinds of buildup all over it. That's okay, because this is going to be used as a planter. I'm going to have Brian drill some holes in the bottom, and then I can use this outside. And it is heavy duty, let me tell you. This is really a nice heavy pan. So that's just kind of fun. I almost walked past it because it doesn't look real special, but I think outside with plants in it is going to look really nice. Now this is really cool. It was probably used by a caterer. It's got a nice little case that you can open up, and when you take it out, this is a butane cartridge fits in there, and this is a really heavy duty butane burner. You can use it for camping or whatever, cooking outside if we need to. And it's in really good shape. They had 2 of these, and when I brought it up, the super nice young man at the counter, Max, after I had debated and decided to buy it, he says, "And you said there's another one?" And I told him where. So he was going to go back and get it and buy the other one, because these are really a good deal. $15. That is just a really good price for something this heavy. So I was really excited about that. And you just take off this burner grate, turn it upside down, and it fits neatly in its little box. But $15 on that was a really good deal. So guys, this is how we had so much fun wandering through this place, and Max here has been so helpful, and this place is dangerous, I'm telling you. It's a flea market for foodies. So thank you, Max.
Thank you.
We have enjoyed this so much, and we're going to be back, I'm sure.
Good.
Thanks for watching. God bless.